Hello everyone and welcome to Daytona International Speedway for the Advanced Auto Parts Clash in this 2018 mock season. Chase Elliott has won the pole for today's race and we'll see if he can bring home the win. This is a 30-lap race with 17 cars. This is the field from the real 2018 Clash. So this will begin the 2018 season. Your front row is Chase Elliott and Martin Truex Jr. as the pace car goes in. We get ready to go green here in Daytona. And a great start for Chase Elliott. Brad Keselowski down on the inside, already going to get on the back bumper of the 9 car. Meanwhile, everyone files into their own lines as they head into turn 1 now. As we now go down the backstretch for the first time for today, Brad Keselowski already trying to get a run. Can't do it that time. Chase Elliott slips off the yellow line, allowing the 2 to get a nose under, but he could not stick it. Meanwhile, Kevin Harvick and Truex right now are side by side. Keselowski goes onto the apron. Is going to lose, and he's actually going to pit road. He may have an issue. That's going to split up the pack for a little bit now, it looks like. As we'll have to go to pit road real quick and see what's wrong with the 2 car. They bring him down pit road. As we'll go back with your leader, Chase Elliott, as Denny Hamlin is alone on the outside line. Nobody wants to go with him, it looks like. Kyle Larson may go. He decides not to. He tried to get there, but Hamlin scooted right down in front of him. And now Chase Elliott is going to get moved by Chase Elliott. Excuse me, I meant Martin Truex Jr. As we'll go on board here with Denny Hamlin. At least the camera angles. Here's our onboard shot with the 11 car. As he right now is running 4th position. Excuse me, he is now 3rd after. Lining out Kevin Harvick now looks to the inside of Martin Truex Jr. He will get there. We may see a new race leader here in a short second. As they head into turn 1, Denny Hamlin blows a motor, I believe. He's off pace and he's fallen already out of the top 5. And the 11 car of Denny Hamlin is blown up. This may or may not bring out a caution, I'm not sure. But the 11 of Denny Hamlin is officially blown up out of the race. We may see a caution if he cannot get back. They're still green as of now, as we come to lap 5 out of 30. Larson now looking for the race lead at the line. He's going to get there. Harvick will lead the lap, but we'll see if Larson can clear. And the 42 of Kyle Larson is going to take the lead here in Daytona. As we'll try to find where Denny Hamlin is. I believe he may have already gone to pit road. Yeah, he's right now in pit road. Brad Keselowski also is back on track. It looks like he is 2 laps down. And now they're going to be side by side for the race lead. Kyle versus Kyle. Larson on the top and Busch on the bottom. Excuse me for messing up the camera angles. I'm still getting used to this. Now going down the back straightaway. Truex pushing the 42 while Elliott and Harvick push the 18. As now they head into turn 3. Larson will not get the lead this time. Busch clears. And Larson now is going to get left by Truex. As Harvick now looks to the inside. Oh, meanwhile, there's Brad Keselowski. I believe he is actually going to be out of the race now. Meanwhile, we'll go into our second pack up here. We have Ryan Blaney will go on board with the 12 car. This is the pack that got split up when Brad Keselowski jumped onto the apron for an issue. Oh, and some contact between Stenhouse and Jones. Let's go bumper cam from the street car of Austin Dillon. And they're 3 wide across the line. We're going to go back to our leaders now. Oh, and they're crashing! Austin Dillon and Ryan Newman make contact! And Austin Dillon makes hard contact with the backstretch wall. This may or may not bring out a caution. And we were just about to go with Kevin Harvick, and they crashed. We are still green, it looks like. Meanwhile, they're getting racy up front, but we are going to go back real quick and review that. Do a replay of that wreck. As Austin Dillon is absolutely killed. Right there, we saw they'd gone 3 wide. And unfortunately, there was just no room. Right there, you can see that they're going to get... Right there, they're already touching. And just nowhere. Hey, that was just a mistake on both of their parts. Austin Dillon, unfortunately, did some big damage to the rear. This probably will end his day. As we'll go back live, he's already down pit road. Back up front, Martin Truex Jr. now leads the Advanced Auto Parts class as we're on lap 10 now, out of 30. As we near the halfway point, we're 6 laps away. As Truex now blocking both lanes, getting somewhat 3 wide. Harvick's trying to force it into Elliott. Elliott throws a block. Elliott is very good at these restrictor plates. See Ryan Newman go by. As let's go on board with Chase Elliott. We're on lap 11 now, out of 30. You saw Chase Elliott got a big run off turn 4. And now it looks like he may have some help up on the top. Or he may be getting left. We're going to have to see. And there goes Kevin Harvick right on by. Go bumper cam, rear bumper cam. With Kevin Harvick as Kyle Larson now looks to the inside for second place. And he's going to get there. He's got a big shot. Big push from Kyle Busch as they're going to go right on by Kevin Harvick. As now Kyle Larson ducks to the inside for the lead. Nearly clipped Truex, I believe. But Truex hangs on to it. Lap 12 now. It's Chase Elliott now looking at under Kevin Harvick. I believe that's for 5th place. Excuse me, 4th. And someone we've not really talked about all day. Jamie McMurray right now is running in the 6th position. See Austin Dillon go by. He's back on track. He's 1 lap down. Meanwhile, Denny Hamlin is out of the race with a clutch issue, and Brad Keselowski is out of the race with a blown engine, most likely. We'll go driver cam with the one of Jamie McMurray as he tries to catch up to this pack and make a move. As we now back with our TV cameras, Kyle Larson right now running in the second position as they head into turn 3, as we're really nearing halfway now. Martin Truex Jr. though has dominated this race. As we're going to check our fastest lap, it's set by Jamie McMurray with a 44.883. And then second was Ryan Newman. And Kevin Harvick all the way onto pit road. I'm not sure, or not pit road, but he's on the apron. I'm not sure what happened. We're going to go back and see what happened to the 4-car in just a moment. As the pack goes by him now, the second pack that is, we're going to go back and see what occurred with Kevin Harvick here. Looks like he had some type of issue. You saw the speed up on the top drop. He nearly hit the pit cone right there. Fortunate for Kevin Harvick. Oh, now he's in the grass. Yeah, he's definitely got an issue. We'll see if he can make it back to pit road. I think he will. Back up front, we got a 4-car breakaway, and I believe something happened to McMurray, too. He was up here just a moment ago, wasn't he? Looks like he lost the draft, I think. Or something. I'm not sure what happened to McMurray. Meanwhile, we'll go back up front here, though. As Martin Truex Jr. currently leads the way. As we hit our halfway point here in the Advanced Auto Parts Clash at Daytona. Do a helicopter cam here. And Chase Elliott now looking under Kyle Larson in the 42 for 3rd place. It's been a relatively just kind of boring. It's not really been boring, but it's been a pretty clean race. We've had a few issues, but we've had no big wrecks or anything. Something that should be interesting, very to watch. And the duels, and then for the 500, because, you know, these super speedway races are always a wreck fest most of the time. But it's been a pretty clean race between our drivers here. Martin Truex Jr. right now currently leads. Just a little bit past the halfway point. And right now, Kyle Busch runs 2nd, Chase Elliott is 3rd, Kyle Larson in 4th, and Jamie McMurray, who is 9 seconds back, is in 5th place. Then it is Eric Jones in 6th, Ryan Blaney in 7th, Joey Logano in 8th, Jimmy Johnson in 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And now Kyle Busch looks to the bottom, Truex owes a block. And now Chase Elliott looks to the inside of Kyle Busch for the 2nd position. Truex goes down to cover. Helicopter camera. As now Larson and Busch are fighting for 3rd place. As we're going to have a lap car just ahead, it's going to be Ryan Newman. We'll see if he gets out of the way or if he throws a pick on Martin Truex Jr. Truex looks like he's going to go to the outside. Chase Elliott now looks to the bottom. Ryan Newman messed up Chase Elliott's momentum. And now Kyle Busch is going to get boxed in by the 31. Busch still has not passed the 31 just yet. Larson has a big run down the back straightaway on Chase Elliott. As we're going to go with our rear camera. Or rear chase, sorry. So right now, Chase Elliott leads Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. Excuse me, I always do that. Martin Truex Jr. leads Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. As Kyle Busch finally gets past Newman. But he's lost this draft, so we'll see if he can get back up there. I'm sure he will. But he'll need some help probably. As we're going to go right up here, Austin Dillon will be the next car to go a lap down here very shortly. After that lap, I believe, 11 incident. Where he and Ryan Newman got into one another. We'll see if Martin Truex Jr. can get by the 3 this time like he was around Newman. And meanwhile, Kevin Harvick up here. To go driver cam with Martin Truex Jr. as they get a big run down the backstretch, and they'll be on Austin Dillon right here in just a couple of seconds. And Larson's got to go to pit road. And Truex is going to get put in the wall by Austin Dillon. I am not sure what just occurred, but Chase Elliott to the lead in the clash. And I believe Kyle Larson may have just had a problem. Kyle Larson is in pit road. I'm not sure what it was for. He was running 3rd place at the time. Meanwhile, Truex still has not gotten by Austin Dillon. I'd like to go back to that recent lap. Just a little bit past it. And see what happened here. You can see, I see Larson right there on 3rd. He dives to pit road. And right here you're going to see Austin Dillon just kind of, well, Chase Elliott. Yeah, Chase Elliott makes a good move to the bottom. Truex does smack the wall just a little bit, but it's enough for Chase Elliott to get by. And Elliott still has not cleared the 3. This is allowing Chase Elliott, our pole sitter in this race, to pull away. And finally Truex comes down and blocks the 3. As there's more lap cars. Logano and Blaney. We may have had some trouble here. But Chase Elliott's going to get by clean. No problem with the Penske cars. And Truex has got a big run with the 3 pushing him. See the rest of the field come down. I'm not sure where that second pack is right now. I would like to go find where they are. Go with Kurt Busch. It looks like all the pack is pretty much split, if I'm correct. Here's Jimmy Johnson. He's alone. There might have been some type of incident, which I would like to go back and see. And there goes Kyle Busch finally passing Ryan Blaney. And Truex, meanwhile, is all over Chase Elliott, but I would like to go back and see if there was some type of incident that may or may not have caused a crash. And I think there was right here. You can see there's the pack. He was leading the pack. There might have been some type of incident. No, it just looks like he hit the apron. He's got his teammate behind him. That's Joey Logano. As we'll go back up front with Chase Elliott. And now Martin Truex Jr. goes by right back for the lead here in the clash. He's not cleared Elliott just yet. Elliott fighting back on the outside. He finally surrenders and will get right back behind the 78 car. Cockpit mode here with Chase Elliott as we have 5 laps to go left in the clash. Chase Elliott, if he's gonna want to win this race, he's either gonna need a caution or he's gonna need to find a lap car or just someone to get help, because he's not gonna be able to pass 78 on his own, I don't think. As we'll go back with our TVs now. And Martin Truex Jr. went to the high line, comes back down to cover. We get 4 laps to go left in the clash. There's no help coming for Chase Elliott. Third place Kyle Busch is 5 seconds back. And someone I would like to go see, the 42, who is right now 4 laps down. I believe he's still in pit road. Yeah, he is still in pit road. Kyle Larson, I believe, is done. And he will not finish the clash. As Chase Elliott is trying to get a run on Truex. He's there, he just cannot get there. And now he's going to move the 78 up the track. He's down to the inside. Chase Elliott is going to put up a fight now as we get 3 laps to go in the clash. They're going to be side by side at the line. And move the 9 back to the race lead. Your pole sitter passes Truex. These were your front row starters for this race. And if I'm Chase Elliott, I've got to hug the bottom lane. You know that's where Truex is going to try to pass you. As we are coming to 2 laps to go in the Advanced Auto Parts Clash at Daytona. And now Truex is going to look to the inside. They're going to be side by side once again with 2 laps to go. Elliott leads that lap, and Truex is under. Can Truex clear? He will clear Chase Elliott. He's going to go roof mode with Chase Elliott. He's right there on the corner panel, but he cannot get there as we get ready to take the white flag here in the clash. Chase Elliott will have 1 more lap to try to get a run on the 78 car. He needs to stay in the 78's draft and try to pass on the inside. He's going to try to do a crossover. That did not work. 78 comes down to cover. Down the backstretch for the final time in this race. Does Chase Elliott have anything left for Martin Truex Jr.? He's going to have to do something as they come off turn 4 for the final time in this race. Truex desperately, and he's going to come down and throw a block on the 9. Elliott won't be able to do it. Martin Truex Jr. is going to win the Advanced Auto Parts Clash at Daytona. Chase Elliott will come home second. Third will be Kyle Busch. Fourth will be Jamie McMurray, wherever he is. See if we can find him. Fifth, Eric Jones. Sixth, Jimmy Johnson. Seventh will be Kurt Busch. Eighth, Casey Kane. Ninth, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And everyone else had problems. See Newman finishing a lap down. Austin Dillon 2 laps down. Logano, Blaney, Harvick 2 laps down. Larson finishes 8 laps down. 9 laps down now. The 11 had a clutch issue, and Brad Keselowski with a blown engine finishes 29 laps down. What a win for Martin Truex Jr. here in the clash. He had a great car, and he made a great move to get by Chase Elliott coming to the white flag. And as everyone goes down to the pit road to finish this race, that will be it for the Clash from Daytona. We'll see you next week here on this YouTube channel for both Duel 1 and Duel 2. I'm Ethan, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.